Well, Sky News can reveal that ram raid offences in New Zealand have skyrocketed by 620% in the past 5 years. It's part of a youth crime crisis facing the country. Our New Zealand Bureau Chief Jessica Maggio has been given exclusive access to victims, offenders and police operations. This is part one of our series.
47 seconds of absolute mayhem.
And you can see them from our security cameras that they're just plucking whatever they can.
4 perpetrators wearing high-vis vests and balaclavas, aged between 16 and 18. Armed with hammers, they stormed Ellerslie Jewellers in southeast Auckland in November last year.
They showed no discretion at all, and they scoop up what they can and they ran out of the shop, and they had a car parked across the road.
They're all coming out now, they mean business, don't get in their way.
They entered the store at 4:27 p.m. and by 4:28, John Rennell had suffered close to $1 million in damages. His staff, including his daughter, watched on behind batwing doors.
Over the noise, I couldn't hear anything. It was so loud.
Emotion was terrible, you know, it's 50 years of work in this industry and you create a family business, and it was just shocking.
Auckland in particular has seen a big uptick in nationwide youth offences. In 2021, more than 3,500 charges were laid for robberies, burglaries and theft. Last year, that number increased by 22% to 4,443. While the number of young offenders in court increased 15% from 660 to 759.
You know, I'm sorry.
No, not at all. John tells me it's not the first time he's been targeted. He's also been the victim of a ram raid. Police documents obtained by Sky News have revealed from 2018 to April 2023, ram raid occurrences have increased by 620%. Around 75% were young offenders under the age of 17.
Predominantly what we're seeing is children and young people in that space committing some really serious offending. I think we're doing a really good job apprehending people, holding them to account, but I would say, I think it would be fair to say our frontline are frustrated.
Many point to issues with the justice system. Last year, just 25% of offenders received a court order or sentence.
The youth justice system in New Zealand really tries to steer young people away from the front door of the youth court.
It's wrong, it's morally wrong, and the government is just being so soft on it. They're soft on crime.
It's a sentiment shared by victims. Marie Tro owns 2 stores that have seen aggravated robberies, theft and repeated nighttime ram raids.
The softly approach that we're seeing is not working. We are suffering, and I often think I wonder how these people would deal with it themselves.
She couldn't even quantify the number of thefts during store hours. There'd been 3 alone in the week leading up to our interview.
Yeah, we're back into the middle of lots of opportunists.
It's undoubtedly going to be a key political issue facing Prime Minister Chris Hipkins in the lead up to the October 14 election. For the many retailers falling victim to youth crime, they just want it to stop. In Auckland, Jessica Maggio, Sky News.